Clans, episode 34, Scotty? 34? Right?
Yeah, this time.
All right.
Skilly beep 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 skilly beep.
And we're back with the Clash Clans with the fans and the sands. I'm your pal, Big Boneyard. I'm here with my pal, Scotty. What's up, Scotty?
Hey.
And, of course, the ever beautiful Lady Boneyard. How you doing, baby?
Ever beautiful.
The gorgeous.
Ever beautiful Lady Boneyard.
The angelic.
So we're tuned in and
What's up, baby?
Hey.
Hi.
we're tuned in here.
And we're here. We're at the studio at WBSMD Radio, and we're talking all things Clash Clan at ClashClansPodcast.com.
Yeah.
Me and Scotty are doing our thing. We've been talking we've been having a couple of brew screws, hanging out here all day. But we got right to it. We're always
Tuned in, turned on.
tuned in, turned on, ready to drop out.
Right.
For all you hippies in the crowd, it's totally gnar, bro.
Come on. Yeah. Wait till they see the A-team.
Yeah, that's going to be some good stuff.
Oh, my God. It was freaking crazy.
Right away, let's get to the shout-outs, because there's a million of them. Because you guys have been really, fans in the stands, I love it. I love you. Keep it coming in. Keep it coming in on the email, on the pod, on the blog, and the things, and the Twitter.
Yeah,
sphere.
and that was not me on the weather, by the way.
Oh, that's totally about Scotty
Boneyard.
doing the weather. It's cold. It's cold in Minnesota.
That's what
I gotta
Boneyard-
show this to you. It's freaking hilarious.
Boneyard tweeted this. Or did it come from Corey?
Yeah, somebody tweeted
Corey.
it, and I thought it was so goddamn funny that I retweeted it, and then I was like,
Yeah, and
I
then
had to
2
put it
days
back.
later, you went back and then you put on the website that it was me.
Yeah,
Actually,
it was. It looks just like him. Anyway.
No, shut your mouth.
It totally, yeah.
Okay.
It's the same bone structure. It's haircut, big old grill.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good at it though.
It's cold in Minnesota.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, well, he got it right.
Yeah. So
Wear your jackets.
So let me
All right, get to
do
the
some
shout-outs.
shout-outs.
Ready, and you got 30 seconds. Go.
Okay. we
All right, hurry up, Scotty.
don't want to rush it.
I have one too.
Who?
Burnsy's back.
Oh yeah, our the guy that got us into Minnesota Nice is back in Minnesota Nice now. He's a buddy of mine down in St. Paul now.
Yeah. Okay. So let's
Yeah.
talk about that because the clan lately it's been a resurgence of it seems like a bunch of old members are back.
The OG crew, some of the Green Mill crowd, are back. Back in.
Ryan was
again.
back, the original leader, and then he left.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing, coming in. And,
He's coming back to say hi. What's up?
Yeah, but is
Shouldn't
he
stay
just? Is he in a different clan?
I don't know. I have no idea.
It's just weird. I
don't have any idea what was going on here.
Yeah.
Well, we got a new Ryan.
We got new Ryan.
Yeah, we got a new Ryan.
You know what? I've been so
He's from
busy.
Canada.
What?
I'm calling him Canadian Ryan.
Yeah.
Because I'm so confused because this is like the third or fourth Ryan we've had.
The Canuck.
Right. Well, and okay, that's good.
I got a
Awesome.
shout out. I got a shout out to Canada, America's hat.
If you could see the daggers that Lady Boneyard just shot at.
The eye roll.
I think it was just like the
You
what the fuck was
bastard.
that? Like
I don't even know what color her eyes are because they're always rolling.
Did you make that up? Have you thought about that for a long time, or have you?
if
do you keep
Boneyard
that one
ever
in your
thought
back
about what he
pocket?
said before he said it, I would be amazed. I'm sorry. It's been a long day, and I had to take a nap for 3 hours. I
has.
woke up to Batman this morning in my bed, which was really exciting, but,
The Cape Crusader.
I'm the hero Gotham needs.
Yeah. And then I went to the grocery store with Batman and out to lunch with Batman and drove around in the car with Batman.
I'll have a hot roast beef sandwich.
And of course we went to an Italian restaurant, so you might have...
Babagoo with the pepperoncini and the gabagoo. Hey, they got the mozzarella. And the gabagoo.
And the
with
poor Italian family that owns this restaurant.
okay, so
looks
Boneyard-
like
Have you been there?
It's been the Boneyard Parade. So basically,
Let me just stop you, even though it's funny.
hold on. Let me ask this: do you ever just go you're checking out somewhere? You go, "This is why I don't take him anywhere."
No, she just yells
I-
at me in front of other people.
Well,
she
and
doesn't
then-
say things to other people, but they know what's going on.
Okay, so
Well, he'll
it's
do,
and I
he'll
don't
do that
care
in the
at all. I'm
grocery
just
store,
walking
do the
around
whole
singing songs.
Italian... Put the mozzarella. And usually there's some old man on staring at me with these eyes like, oh, you poor thing. Like, either, like, I'm with a client.
Yeah. Oh,
like,
you're
I'm
so
taking,
nice
you
taking
know.
him out for a
stroll.
personal
Or like,
cares,
you poor thing. Why are you with him?
Or maybe they're just like, you lucky dog.
Yeah, they're like,
or maybe so.
Yeah, he's like, oh.
I'd go
Thank
with I'd
God
go with
he's
the first
tall
one.
and handsome.
Okay, so
because
let's talk about Clash Clans now. Okay,
Gabagoo.
so we've got all
before
these
you do that, I am gonna give a shout out for my hot roast beef sandwich to Ganucci's Italian Market in West
Yeah.
Duluth.
Fantastic.
Have you ever eaten there, Scotty? It's a little Italian market, and it's really small and
Family
oh my
owned?
God. Family owned for years,
Like,
right there in West Duluth.
well, big shout out then.
It's a huge shout out. They got the best sandwiches, and it's just a nice little quiet little place where you can go and get a cup of coffee and some
Run into Boneyard while he is
Uh,
doing his gabagoo.
what's the call? They pulled me back in.
They're probably just like, get out of here, please.
Probably because there's a nice family
sir,
having, you know.
Sir, just because you're at an Italian place, you don't have to order in an Italian accent.
Do for a booth.
No, he did that for the. You know, he ordered in the
doing that.
Batman voice.
Okay.
He just entered
Yeah.
in the.
Yeah, and I've been thinking about my
Pepperoni CD.
Santa and Bane voice, but maybe we'll talk about that later. Let's get to Clash Clans, though.
Okay, what are you up to?
All right.
Guess who's got
Planet.
level 6 minions
Get
on
the
the
fuck
way?
out. Really?
I did it.
Oh, on the way. All right.
They're
Well, obviously, I
they
voted in
are
2 weeks or something.
rolling. So the update happened. So
100
this is post. This is our
100K.
first post update interview.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, we did the last one with the
No,
update. No.
no, not with the
Oh,
update.
that's right. We were trying to, whether or not.
The night before.
Who said
No,
they were
it
going
was
to be 100K?
Sunday night.
It was Boots.
Bootsy, good job on
Yeah.
the 100K. I really thought it was going to be like 50 or 60. Fuck that. It's 100K Dark Elixir to get them level 6 minions.
On the way.
I got about 60K.
So here's what I did though because of it. So I was saving up around that time because
Yeah.
you know I said I bet when we talked to Weston I bet that it would be 75K.
You thought it was going to be high.
that it would be 75K.
Yeah. Oh, and so you were saving
Yeah,
up.
and you said I think Weston said 60. Or, you know, it was somewhere in there. So I hit about 75 waiting, and then it came out and it was 100, and I went,
Yeah.
fuck, you know, because I had gold in there, and I had, you know, and I was waiting for the update. And remember how I was talking about I'm going to save all my elixir in case there's a new Dark Troop because we don't know what's coming.
Right.
The night before, they revealed the King Iron Fist or whatever it is.
Everybody loves Iron Fisting. That's actually a pretty cool thing.
It is actually really cool. It gives you an incentive to upgrade your king.
Yeah, right.
You know, and it's
But
pretty
anyway,
cool.
go back to the minions. We'll get to the Iron Fisting in a second.
So it was the night before the update, and I was sitting on like 7.5 million elixir and 60,000 dark elixir, and I was like, okay, they haven't did a preview for Dark Troop. I'm like, I'm just gonna put it in my last army camp, and then it was like I was free to just go for Dark Elixir after that. So what I did was, I actually went back to kind of my old armies of using giants and bombers, and when you're using that with those level 6 bombers going through, you know, those bombers, they really do. You should not underrate them because
you get them up there.
They make the difference between, you know, 50 barbs getting hit by, you know, a mortar when you're at that critical moment.
Even you know, even if they all get bunched up into a bunch, once they start moving and a mortar hits, a moving squad is not going to do as much damage as they're all standing there hitting the same fucking block or two different ones, which I still don't understand.
Yeah. Well, and the level 6.
That's like
the
when
level
they go the
6.
wrong way.
Yeah.
They'll take if they take I think I ran into couple gold
70
walls or a couple pink, and they blow not just one wall, they blow the walls.
Yeah.
They get splash damage. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. So I would not overlook that. But so
so level 6. So anyway, you got the level 6 minions coming.
Well, no, but listen to my story. So it's at 75K. I bought my army camp, so I have very little gold. I have very little elixir.
Sure.
And so I was just like, I'm gonna stop the Dark Elixir army, and I'll just go back to doing the
Yeah,
things.
okay.
And I played around with different things. I boosted my barracks
Yeah.
for like just here in like a couple hours. Or I think I did it twice because then I could really experiment with the different armies.
Yeah, right.
And so I was like trying just the air, and mixing it up, and it was really kind of fun because. Because then I could go in and I could take 400 Dark Elixir and it just went in the bank. And then I boosted my spell factory or the drills for a one day.
Yeah, right. The 3 of them. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm so close because I went to look at how much it costs to buy the missing elixir, that like 25K, because it's stressful. I'm sitting here going, oh my God.
Somebody's going to hit you for 7,500 or something like that, or whatever.
Well, I don't think you could take that much, but I was getting just stressed
10%?
about it.
5%?
No.
Is it 5%?
I think the cap at Town Hall 10 is 35.
Oh, fuck it, that's a ton.
It's
That's a
hard
ton.
to get.
Yeah, it's like a week.
So I was,
maybe
but
a
it was like
couple days.
almost 1,000 gems at that point to buy that. So what I've kind of decided my strategy, and I think this is the way I played it.
It's got it.
Thank you, Boneyard. You just made Lady Boneyard puke.
Oh, come on now. You weren't even looking. You were
Okay.
playing your game over here.
So
It doesn't mean my ears are fucking broken.
Sorry, baby.
So
Next time I'll say excuse me when I burp into the microphone.
So I guess it was a time that I started to think about, like, okay, here's how I play the game, and here's how I'm going to play it for the fans in the stands. People that I know. This is how I play, and the effort I put. I kind of want to explain it. I think I've only spent 30, 40, maybe $50 because I had to buy the builders, but I bought 3 $10 things. And my kind of only philosophy is I did finish my one thing early. I don't remember what it was. It was my balloons early to make, because it was during the boost.
Oh, it was yeah.
Yeah.
But I only am going to use my gems for boosting things,
Yes.
like troops and spells,
Right.
and then every once in a while the dark elixir drills. So it's
Yes.
only going to be about using gems for strategy. So I'm gonna go do. That's kind of how I'm gonna play, because I want to play the type of game where, like, if somebody doesn't want to put in gems, to the game, you play just like me. But a couple times I'm gonna make 6 armies fast, for 2 hours. But,
Well, now they got a lot of. Okay, so let's go right to gems. The no gem box, because that thing didn't work. Apparently, it's not working.
apparently something's
But
not.
I've gotten 6 gems out of a tree, 5 gems. That now they're giving away more gems.
Yeah.
Which is cool because people will now, and it's going to be good
you
for
can
them
boost,
because people who don't have gems and aren't going to spend money no matter
Right.
what. But people that might spend money will have a bunch of gems to play with to see how spending money is good. It's fun.
Yeah.
And then it might make them
only,
spend more.
I'm only going to pay to play to do what I want, because you know what? If you at the bottom
Hey,
of the
man.
day, you look at $10 for
Do
me.
what you want. You got to pay to play.
$10 for
Every
me
trick on the street
will
knows that.
last like a month, and I'm going. I spend.
I
go
got
get
thousands of gems. I don't know.
it. You have thousands of gems just sitting there. How many gems do you have?
I only have 1,000s. I have 1,000.
I'm bathing in gems.
I have 1,015 gems right now.
Okay.
I generally keep it around 1,000.
So while all that was going on, what I was doing was I got my second wizard tower to blue, and
What?
because the trophy pushes.
Double blue, purple?
No,
Or
just blue.
Oh, I got all 4 of mine blue.
I know,
for a
and
while.
you pushed for a while, but I was doing some other things,
I think
and
that
so
was the boost time. I was finishing off all that defenses.
so what I decided is, because if we're gonna do a trophy push, and
Yes.
I'm gonna focus on everything to get ready for that push. So I did the one wizard. I would have done more, but I was sitting on 75K of dark elixir,
Yeah.
and didn't want to do a second one, because that's what's really protecting my Dark elixir.
Yeah, right.
So I went with air defense, and I'm going to get my other air defense.
Well,
and then
any defenses that you put money into, it's a good thing.
Archer tower and a wizard tower, and it's going to be wizard towers. And I, I'm starting to think about after my next air defense upgrade, everything's at the 5 million, 6 million mark.
Right.
So it's like, then there's not such a big difference if I want to go for the mortars. Because the mortars
and wizard towers, everybody knows that. Do those first.
I could max those out.
Yeah, once you get it all, it's 5, 6 million, go for those things first.
Yeah.
Get those wizard towers up to deep purple.
But
those things are badass.
Don't forget about your air defenses. I forgot about them for a long time. They're so cheap, to do. You don't think they're gonna do much damage because
they do.
Here's the thing.
They take forever.
I know they take forever, but you know how many people probably stop by your camp that don't attack. If you have them, it's like, well, I don't get attacked by minions much. Well, there's probably a reason because you've got them set really nicely.
Yeah, when I see that single firework sticking up from a level 1 air defense,
yeah,
minions swarm. They're spitting black goo on those.
I thought I was a mosquito. That little thing. I just want to watch it go off. It's like 4th of July.
I'm gonna drop one balloon. And it's going to fly in and getting shot at, fly in slow motion, of course, getting shot at by that thing the whole time. And then they'll sit on it, poop out some bombs, and move on. Because that thing is not even bad enough to kill one balloon.
Yeah, and I think...
What isn't bad enough to kill one balloon?
Talking about air defenses.
Air defenses.
Oh, the balloon thing.
Yeah.
The fireworks.
I just never got attacked, and I didn't think about it. But with those level 6 minions coming, I got level 4 dragons, and those things can take some punch. Yeah, and so I'm like...
Well, let me tell you, that's your story of where you're at for 100 years.
Oh, yeah. This time Scotty's talking.
Yeah, imagine that. What's going on here?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Shut it. Well, let me say something.
Save it for the podcast.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's all I've said to him all day long. Yeah. Poor guy, and now he wants to talk.
So level 6 minions,
I woke up and I was like, hey, blah, 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 blah. I was like, hey, I'm the hero Gotham needs. Save it for the podcast.
Sorry. Talk. Please talk.
It's a way to get out of any conversation you want with him, isn't it?
Okay. Especially on podcast day, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Where I'm at right now, I am super pissed when the thing happened because all of a sudden level 6 minions are 100K.
Now, I know, and you're like, I don't care what it costs on the last one. I'm doing it. I'm doing it right away.
Yeah, well, I am doing it as soon as I can.
Right.
But I can't because I have to upgrade my fucking laboratory before I can. I was mad. And plus, I had 6 days left on my level 5 hog riders. So I had to wait 6 days, and now, well, it's 3 days by the now it's.
I'm just gonna.
This happened. No, look at this. I have 22 minutes left on my level 5 hog riders. Then I can then I have to get another
microphone boy.
I have to get another 700,000 elixir. Then I can upgrade my laboratory, and then when that's done in 6 days, by then I probably should have 100 grand dark elixir, hopefully. And do that. It's just going to take forever. In the meantime,
I just did my last army camp, and now it's only research, and I've got all the elixir troops maxed out. And guess what? I was regretting my town hall upgrade before the loot update.
Yeah.
And then after the loot update and the cheap boost, I was able to fuel. I was sad about it, or I was like, I don't know if I should have.
Spit it out, Scotty.
And then all of a sudden, it's like that thing happened, and all those things, like the research facilities, all of my army camps cost almost 7 million elixir.
Yeah, right.
And everything was on a boost for like a while, so I was like,
you'll be able to dump all that elixir into those things.
And when I said to you,
laboratory, spell factory, 4 fucking army camps,
yeah, and I asked you what you'd upgrade first, and things like that, because it was taking a lot to do, but now don't you feel a little weird about throwing away all that elixir when it was maxed out? When you could have been going, I could have been building this shit out.
I didn't. I never really tossed away my elixir. Like there was a couple times, and I was like, okay, I want to just make some dragons and just burn this off a little bit.
Well, I mean, if you...
But I went to Town Hall 10 before I ran out of elixir stuff.
Okay.
The things to spend elixir. I wasn't just getting rid of elixir because I couldn't.
Right. I just meant like if you were maxed out at 8 million and you were just because that's why I went, because I was just like spitting out, you know.
I got I got to the point where I got to the point where I was like at 7.2, 7.3.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's going to take 10 days to upgrade my town hall. I have to do it now because I'm never going to be able to spend, because I've got 2 weeks while I'm up the only thing I can spend elixir on is troops, upgrading troops, researching troops.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, that's going to take another week and a half.
Right.
I'm going to be sitting at 7.5 elixir for...
Yeah. You don't want to lose
two
it.
more attacks.
Because,
I need all this gold.
After the loot update, too, when it got up that far, then you get nervous because they can take more of it.
Yeah,
So
I gotta get rid of it.
I think I actually really hit it lucky with my upgrade because I was able to just use all that, and now I'll probably start running out of things. I haven't done my P.E.K.K.A.s yet, but
yeah.
So what else? What else you got going on?
Well, doing that. So let me see. I only have two busy builders. My spell factory, because I needed to dump my elixir because I had 5 million of it or something. I needed to get rid of it so that I wouldn't get attacked.
Yeah, because you can't say gold.
Because I still had 6 days left before I needed to upgrade my laboratory. So the next thing I'm going to do is upgrade the laboratory. The other thing that I'm upgrading is one of my archer towers to level, I don't know, 9 or 10 or something. The last one that I got from my upgrade to my town hall. You know, I got a bunch of new stuff.
Yeah.
So the town hall, so the archer tower and the the archer tower and the cannon are both going to be level 9, and I'm going to stop there because I'm saving gold to get my inferno towers out on the scene.
You know what? They are a huge deterrent.
Huge deterrent. I mean, I don't know how many bases I'm like, oh, archer towers or inferno towers, I'm out of here.
But I'll tell you what, the one thing that does it is overwhelming them. If you can get at them, you know, it's basically you can pick what you want to protect, and I'm seeing.
Oh, I have the spots for them already. I have everything mapped out.
I've got mine on my top, and I love it because.
Well, you guys can if you the fans
check this out on the YouTube because I'm going to put out my camp and show the.
Right. We got a YouTube thing now.
Yeah. So I'm going to put out.
Yeah, I like YouTube.
So I'm going to put my camp out there, and I'll just describe it to everyone. So you can check it out at the Clash Clans podcast YouTube channel.
Check it out at ClashClansPodcast.com. Some other baloney.
Clash Clans podcast. Oh yeah, you can get to it from the website.
Sure.
But.
Anyway, so I'm doing that, and I've been using my swarm, air and things. But
did you go back to the air stuff?
Well,
because weren't you doing the hogs?
Kind of back and forth. No, I've never making hogs because I don't even have them up to 5. And while they're upgrading to 5, the update comes out and they're even less good. The update minus. I was kind of pissed.
You know
about
what? I didn't realize it right away, but they also upped the Valkyrie, and then I was like,
we talked about it, right?
Fuck. You know, I'm like, I have level 1 Valkyrie. It's like time.
Well, we talked about with Weston about the Valkyries are going to come into play. Probably they're going to do something.
And I got a couple level 4s.
What were we talking about last week with Weston? We were like the new things. Oh, the wall breaker, the juggernaut that goes straight through. That'd be so rad. Yeah, that'd be good. Supercell, give me that shit. I want it.
So you know what? I was actually they lowered the hit point, or what was it of the hogs? It was the hit points.
They lowered the attack points again.
Oh, okay. Because you know what, you send in enough and you can pretty much do anything you want.
They're fast,
but that's probably true about.
But they're expensive, and so you know what? You should be able to do that because they're expensive.
Okay, let's ask Lady Boneyard, but I want to come back to. I want to come back to the idea of now saving for things. So, what's going on with you in the game?
I just upgraded my research laboratory. I'm so excited because it's so pretty now. So, my laboratory is now level 6, which I'm super excited about. So, I have to save up a little bit more elixir so that I can start researching something because I just
Okay, so your research facility is not doing it's
My
not in production.
laboratory just finished upgrading this afternoon.
Okay.
So now I have
Laboratory.
my laboratory. What do you call it?
Laboratory.
Whatever.
Yeah,
It's a laboratory.
Okay.
You're due back to the laboratory to get your bolts tightened.
All right.
What movie is that from? That's from some old. It's
Probably
probably
like
on.
Short Circuit too.
Probably.
Johnny
Sure,
Five
no.
Alive.
Johnny Five
No
Alive.
disassemble. No disassemble.
It's probably from.
If
Sven-
anybody
Sven
out there in
Booley.
podcast land, I'm putting this out there. I'm looking for a copy of The Dirt Bike Kid. It was my brother's favorite movie as a kid. The Dirt Bike Kid, and you can't find it anywhere. It was Disney. If anybody can find it, I'm putting it out there to the audience because I really want to get that for my brother.
Why didn't you look on the?
I've looked
interwebs?
everywhere. I've looked everywhere.
You know,
trying to get it.
I have pharmacists now calling the internet the interwebs.
Really?
Like I had one of them.
Yeah, it's a
They-
thing.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry for interrupting, Lady Boneyard.
Yeah. Well.
Everybody
What else
talks
you got
about that on the stuff, how we talk over you. So,
Well, when we were doing an interview with Weston, he was like, "Oh, so sorry to interrupt." And I'm like, "Dude, that's the only
Yeah.
way you're going to be able to talk."
well, I talked to him after that.
Look,
After
we talk
that,
over
and
Lady
said-
Boneyard, and she's in the room. you
Yeah,
know?
and you're
He's
doing
on-
it right
he's on-
now.
he's
So
on the-
let's
oh, yeah,
get
okay.
back to.
Sorry.
Okay.
What?
Dave with Boneyard.
David Boneyard is exhausting. People want to know why I nap. This is why.
Even bats need to sleep.
Yeah, can you imagine editing it? Okay, so what's going on?
I've got one mortar that I just finished upgrading to level 5. I've got a second one upgrading to level 5.
Excellent.
Nice.
Yes.
Always get the mortars up.
Mortars. And I haven't been just because of the barb thing, you know, like where they're at, but I have to for the push. Okay, sorry.
I've got my last archer tower going to level 8, and then they will all be level 8. So that's good. And then next...
You were really moving along in the game, and people have been impressed. I know Weston was talking about... Like,
She plays a lot, and I got...
you're
she's got-
diligent. You're
well,
diligent.
she's got a
My
good-
due diligence is fantastic.
Yeah.
Once I put my mind to something.
Yeah.
And her general is giving good orders. That's also happening.
I don't know about that.
Mostly.
Yeah, maybe. So okay,
Why bats, Master Bruce?
but so how often are you playing? Like, if I ask you right now, how many attacks have you won? Can you look on your profile and?
Bats scare me. It's time criminals share my fear.
God,
26 minutes ago I lost a battle.
no. If you go to your profile, like that little eye.
Yeah. Oh, no. The eye or the lady? No,
The eye.
The eye.
Yeah,
Attacks 1. Oh, this isn't... Oh, is this just
Yeah.
this week?
it's in this season, so it's a 2-week season.
Two-week thing. Attacks 1, 49.
Okay,
Defenses 1, 9.
well that's pretty good.
Troops donated,
Are you doing
1,052.
Is your town hall outside?
Yeah.
And you still won 9. That's pretty good. People are going for your resources. That's
People
what
are
it means.
dumb.
Okay, so
People are dumb.
how many attacks have you won?
I don't know where that is.
It's
I don't
on
know
the
if
very
that's a
top.
I'm still talking about me.
Yes,
Oh,
keep
yeah.
going.
I have 2 of my wizard towers at level 4. I've got... That's going to be my other... I've got to get my other mortar up to level 5, and then I can do my... third wizard tower up to level 4. So then we're getting more purple.
Okay, so
I
you're
think,
going
you know-
for the colors. You know what?
I
You're
know.
not going to like the black, are you?
No, I'm really going to have a problem with that because I'm still struggling with the pink and gold, with the hair thing. But now I think we might change the hair and go pink and purple.
Okay.
I mean gold and purple.
Yeah.
What?
We might do a little pink and purple.
Who?
Her walls
My hair.
and hair.
Oh.
So she's accessorizing her.
I like it when she comes
She's
home with
accessorizing her
I like
cock.
it when she comes up with a new pink hair because her tips of her ears are pink.
That's just when Stephen and I start talking
Okay.
too much
All
and
right.
don't pay attention.
So
Anyhow.
back to what you're doing.
Yeah, and then let's see. I've got to
Jesus,
Oh my
Boneyard.
goodness.
I've got a gold mine going to level 11 right now.
Good.
That'll be done in
Yeah.
12 hours.
Knock those out. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's important.
Right. So then it's back to defenses, and then Elixir's getting saved for research.
You know what I've been happy about is that I can finally start going for gold things again.
Yeah.
You know,
What are your,
I know you have to go for your research stuff,
What
but
is your? Do you have anything you can spend Elixir on other than research? I mean, army
Yeah,
camps.
because I've got one more army camp to get to. Oh no, I lied. I've got 2 more army camps to get to level 6.
Sure, roasting carrots right now. You need to roast some bulls. Or
No,
what?
I've got those on. They're roasting pigs.
Oh,
so here's the thing, Boneyard. Now with me, with that is I have nothing left to upgrade
with Elixir.
with Elixir besides research.
Right, so you knock all those out, and then
And
what?
I only have, with
then
my
what?
research left, I only have the P.E.K.K.A.s, P.E.K.K.A.s, whatever you want to call them.
Pinkas.
I still have them at level 2 because I think they're idiots. And there's,
Yeah, really.
you know, I love
Some
it when
of those.
people give me one,
Supercell. Fucking
but
look at
I
that.
don't know how I could attack with them. I just haven't done that. So I have that. I have the last lightning spell and the free spell. And everything else is maxed out.
Huh. Well, you're,
So
you're
I-
almost to the point where.
I'm going to be throwing that elixir away. But I'm going to, you know how big of a target I'm going to be when I'm just going to put, you know, if I get to that point, I'll just throw the stuff outside.
Yeah, put your elixir storages outside
Yeah.
and just dump it.
Because I think now
Well, that's
since
thing.
the
It depends on
update,
what
I think since the update, you can only have two high level. If you have like 3 high level, if I had 5
finish
million
the word
gold
that starts with R, because I don't know what you're talking about.
research or your resources. So if you've got 5 million gold, 5 million elixir, and then you've got 60,000 dark elixir, you're just a big target.
Yeah.
But if you don't have any elixir, people either are going for the gold or they're going for the elixir. And so it's like you almost have to protect yourself by spending it in different places.
You're gonna be spending gold. You have to dump your dark elixir or your elixir, and while you're saving gold, you're going to be a target, and then suddenly you're going to dump 6 million gold to the whatever defense you were saving up to spend on, right?
Right.
And then you're not a target anymore until you get
there was
back
stuff
up.
that I didn't need elixir for this week just because I had everything upgrading that I needed to be upgrading with regular elixir. So I would go in for battles that were only maybe 20,000
Yeah.
of each, but they had 500 dark elixir because I'm still trying to get my barbarian king.
And that's what I mean. You're gonna go for a camp that you are going for some. So if I have 0 elixir, they're going for the gold and they can sacrifice their elixir. You know, but if you have all
where
3,
are you at with that? You have a dark drill, right?
Yeah.
Is that thing up at all, or is it still level 1?
No, it's still at level 1. I've got to upgrade that too.
Tell you what, if I knew that Iron Fist was coming or whatever it's called,
I would have jacked him up.
I would have been focusing more on the king.
I don't know. The only things that I have ever spent dark elixir on is upgrading. Now I have level 5 minions, and soon I'll have a level 5.
I don't know how you lived without that hog.
Well,
level 5
and here's the thing: I was the guy that started the Hog Rider thing.
I know.
Not completely,
And the
but-
minion thing. And
Yeah, well, the minions. Once I got to
That
minions,
was
I'm
super
like,
funny. We had some.
But I was like, Hog Riders are awesome, and then it just blew up. The Hog Rider swarm just exploded on the scene.
Wow.
Everybody was using it.
there's Boneyard inventing the wheel again.
Hey, the wheel was
No,
discovered, not invented.
I know. But what were you going to say, Lady Boneyard? Because
We had some guests in our clan this week.
Fans in the stands.
Boneyard had donated some minions. After
yeah.
Yay! I got minions from the Minion King. It
I
was
was like,
just so
hell
cute.
yeah, shout out to
no,
and I can never say his name, Serbidevis
Sir Bedebus.
and Atiok.
Was it sticking around for a while?
For they were over in Rain of Fire, and it was cool to see them. So
came to visit
big shout
us
out,
this
and
Yeah.
so.
But they
what else?
they got touched by an
So
angel.
what are you doing with
What
your
happened?
dark stuff, Lady B? Are you going?
I'm making
for your-
minions. So I mean, I'm using minions,
have
and I'm
your king
enjoying.
yet?
No, because I'm only at about well, right as of this moment, I have 3,894 dark elixirs.
You should probably just stop using minions.
Yeah.
But I like minions.
I had to.
until you have at least
that's
your
what I had to
level
do
one.
at the end to get that last off. Is I went to the army without the dark, and man, does it add up when you've got your
Yes.
drill going.
Well,
and
you have 3 drills going that are maxed out. Plus where you're at, you're taking maybe 1,000 dark elixir or more at a time. Occasionally, right?
You can
Occasionally.
I think you can only take it if you're using the dark troops. I think it's really hard to get more than
Yeah.
maybe you'll run in.
Oh, wow, what's happening?
Gross.
I'm all gassy.
Maybe if you run into
Great.
Sorry. Oh, yeah.
maybe if you run into one person who is not caring about elixir so much, then you can take it, a good haul. But, so it's clear maybe 500. I'd go for 500. But also, I think to get the high elixir, you have to use the dark elixir troops.
I don't.
The high dark elixir, you have to use the high dark elixir
you're
troops.
Have to have dark elixir troops to come in.
But
I don't.
Sometimes it's worth it because you can pull in
I
more
don't
than
attack 4 dark elixir. That's never the number I'm looking at when I.
Well, no wonder you have on your way to level 5 hogs.
I don't. It's not something I go for. I go for gold. Gold. That's what I go for. It's gold.
See, I go
That's
to
it.
break even on dark
but
elixir
when
at least, so my pumps or drills are constantly doing it.
My minions are pretty cheap. Even level 5 minions are pretty cheap for coming up with 70.
That's 700 dark elixir per battle.
That's fine. And I got 3 pumps, or I got 2 pumps that are maxed out. One's on its way. Drills. And that's good. I'm up and down, losing and gaining.
Yeah, but
I'm constantly going up slowly.
you
I'm
need
at
to
60.
do a trophy push.
You need to shut your mouth. I ain't doing no goddamn trophy push.
You know why?
I need to do a trophy drop.
I think when you go into a trophy push, I think you're gonna go, okay, here's where I can. It's not just about farming. It's like protecting your stuff and then like hammering the stuff. And you would have probably done your hog riders before if you would have pushed.
Yeah. Oh no. I think what happened was I didn't get up.
Because you got so used to hanging out at like 100. It's like you were floating in the pool, and then you're just like, well, yeah, maybe I got to get out and towel off. That's a trophy push.
I'm getting out
and toweling off.
I'm getting out pruning.
Yeah.
My toes is swelling up.
So I'd like to see, because I think you would have a lot different advice too.
I did it when we went up to.
Yeah, we did it for that one time.
Yeah,
that
I
was
got up
fun.
to my Crystal League, and when I got my Crystal League, I was doing the Air Army.
But
That's
see,
what I love.
now having done all of, months later,
Okay.
how do we go? Now you get to try out everything you learned
All right,
to
let's-
go up higher.
Whatever. We got to get back to what we're doing. Update.
Yeah.
Iron fisting. Fisting is sometimes a verb.
Fist can be a verb.
Fist can be a verb.
Okay.
Iron
That's a
fisting.
Bloodhound gang
So
verb.
Boots shared a
Verse.
replay.
Verse?
Verb.
Boots shared a replay right away that day that his level king and my level king are the same level, the 13, and he had those barbs behind it, and I said I wanted a stronger barb. That totally does it, man.
Yeah, and it's cool. It's the moving, spell. Like that ring just goes, and you're like, that's pretty the shit.
I'm also glad I
Archer
focused on
Queen invisibility cloak. It works. It's short.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, you would have to get her to level 35 to.
No. Because once the archers that she summons die, then they go after her. Like it's not so much it's short, but it's also has to do with who's around. But it works.
After every.
I've sent her. When you remember back in the day.
Maybe I haven't used
I'm
her
going to send my Archer Queen in to clean up. I need to come in from this side just to get a little bit more. I'll use her, and now you can use her, and she can defeat a couple of barracks. And then when she walks up, she's got to defeat that cannon before she can go after that full thing of.
You never know what
storage.
she's going to do next.
I always got her. I got her pegged. You just got to make sure you got that shit down. But you put her invisibility cloak on, and she can get half of the cannon dead before she starts taking shots.
Okay.
Then she kills it, and then she shoots the thing, and then when she walks over, she might shoot another thing. And you're like,
So if the archers go in around her, everything
take
else.
targets. She's invisible. They take targets.
Okay.
They take bullets. But
So like archer towers will just stop attacking her and go to the archers.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's invisible.
That's cool.
And so if you send more archers in behind her,
But it was really
if
short.
you send a barbed swarm in,
mine was,
and then you like a barbed swarm is like all over. You just do a half moon around somebody's fort, send a king in, and then hit that thing with a high level king. So you have an iron fist that'll last a while. You just wipe it out.
Yeah.
It'd be great.
Yeah.
Iron fist.
Well, that's why now I'm glad
It's cool.
I
It's a cool
started
thing.
focusing on my king.
It's a cool
Even
thing.
though I should have got him up. Had I known what I know now,
Way up.
I would have been just really
Boost him way up.
But so with a Valkyrie too, I guess.
And, you're at where you're at.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Well, I guess if I don't have to worry about
Hopefully-
elixir anymore, then I can just go for dark elixir and go for gold.
Well, you don't have to worry about elixir anymore. All you're going to do is make a hell of troops, like badass troops.
Yeah.
You
You know what I did the other day?
Level 4 dragons.
I think it was 70. Maybe I'm wrong on the math here, but I think it was 78 wizards before I went to bed. I cleared out all my stuff, and I'm like, you know what? I got elixir to burn. I want to give these level 6 wizards away.
Oh yeah,
And I made
D5
78 of them,
Yeah.
and I was on the clan thing in the morning. I'm like, I want to go do an attack, but I'm like, I'm not taking in 78 wizards. I'm like, I made these to give away, and I'm like, please request.
Somebody take these things.
Yes.
I saw a chat line from D5000. He's like, somebody's like, oh, thanks, D, and he's like, oh yeah, no problem. The wizards are awesome, and he's like, you should check out when Scotty's on and check out his level 6 wizards. Them shits is great,
Yeah.
You're giving him 5 level 6 wizards, and that thing comes around.
Yeah.
They're the last guys alive. Those guys.
I don't know. I haven't used them much.
Level,
I haven't used them much.
You give level. Well, wizards are awesome.
Oh yeah. Give them to lower levels. Oh yeah.
D5000. Alan.
Well, I would do it every night if I
Ryan.
knew that I could attack in the morning when I wanted to attack, instead of sitting here going, all right, well, I'm down to about 18 wizards. I might be able to take those in with those 9 giants and like 55 bars.
hell kind of
It's like, okay, because I've got the other armies training to go
You wake
next.
up and you go in with 75 wizards, and you just keep looking. You spend 70 grand trying to find that thing, that one guy that's got 300 and 300.
There's
and you said
nothing
it's
that
70
can make
wizards.
it worth it.
And you run it.
I suppose if you're really looking for gold,
gold. That's why.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you should be looking
or
for.
just
ever.
or just to do a ridiculous battle. And who shared this? Was it? It was Sir Batavis, and it's going up on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It's the all bomber
Bomber
attack,
army,
Yeah.
and then
and then the clan castle
Yeah,
to get like I don't know, maybe 7,000 total of gold and elixir.
when I get enough elixir, I will do it. I'll record it because I got the level 6 bombers.
Well, I was doing that back in episode like fucking 14, man. I was talking about the all bomber army, and you're like, because I was trying to get my bomber achievement.
but if you
you're
haven't
like,
seen
that's
what the,
cool.
you haven't seen what the level 6ers can do.
I know, like.
So I want to see like what.
Okay, how about this? You send in enough bombers to blow up all the bombs. What if there's no more walls left, and then you still have bombers? Will they go and bomb? What's the AI there? You're gonna have to jump
If there's
trophies.
bombers in your clan castle, they attack the troops with bombs.
That's cool. That's cool. That's a good. Yeah, I like that.
They do splash damage.
Yeah. Well,
And you
the
know
level-
what? I'm
yeah.
not, and I don't know why people don't
What's
do.
the AI when you have like all bomber army? Go drop trophies down to level 100 so you can just
Think
destroy all
about how
your
much
bombs.
they do to a wall, and they come running out of your clan castle, and they walk up to a giant and go.
That'd be good
hey,
on the
buddy.
commercial. Hey,
Boom.
Supercell, put that on the commercial. The clan castle gets dropped, bloop, and they come out.
Yeah. Oh.
And then the dude runs up to his fucking runs up to his knee and hugs him with a barrel of dynamite.
Yeah.
Plow! His leg goes flying.
Well, I wouldn't get that graphic, Boneyard. I mean, I just think, well, yeah, bring the giant down.
He's got
like blood splattering against the screen.
Yeah. Oh, no! His buddy turns. The big giant buddy turns. No, brother.
And we have turned the corner, ladies and gentlemen. And
one of those mortars comes. Those giants are laughing because arrows are bouncing on him. What happens when he turns and a mortar hits him in the head and just...
Come on.
It just squashes it. Brains.
I don't want to have to...
One guy's got a blown up leg.
Right.
He's looking at his brother. And just no head. Just a crater where the top of his head is,
The best way to describe it is a meander. He just lived through He just inserted all the Clash of Clans characters into like the JFK assassination scenario. Every military movie he's ever
stuck
seen.
in his tongue. And then the other guy comes along.
No, that's enough.
No, that happened.
Yeah, I don't care.
That's it.
Okay. So
We're
you know
done.
what? We're
Brother.
God. Thank God you are not in charge of like putting things on TV.
No.
Okay, so what's next for you? What are you gonna do this week?
I'm saving gold. I have 3.4 million gold. I need 5 million to get an Inferno Tower on the board. I have
If you could see him.
I have 3.3 million elixir, and I need 4 million elixir to upgrade my laboratory, which is probably ready to go because 22 minutes ago,
I hate
my
it.
laboratory.
That's why I'm saying I'm so happy now that all I can think about now is gold again. I couldn't think about gold for
Yeah, you don't have to worry about elixir. Just gold.
well because I was trying to save it all to do all those things when you hit 10, and so now and those upgrades would just come.
Yeah.
So now I can kind of focus on the defenses, and I'm kind of excited about that. So
all right, well,
what's next for you, Lady Boy?
Yeah, Lady B, what's next for you?
I did all that in my stuff.
What are you going to do this week?
All this week.
What's
Hang
next?
on, I had the wrong Supercell.
What are we
game.
podcast next?
Oh, she has the wrong Supercell game on.
Oh, hey there.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm kind of rocking the Boom Beach a little bit, which is kind of nice because you can clash and then go play Boom Beach and then come back and clash. It's like Supercell is incredibly smart because it makes the games work between each other, and that's probably what you do with Heyday, isn't it? You can clash, then you go to Heyday.
I'm playing Robinson Crusoe and Paradise Cove, two stupid island games where, hey, you're crashed on an island, make a little fort, and do this, cut down some trees, and
But it's still not good as Clash of Clans.
No, it's not.
That's the thing. It's like every game.
I also played The Simpsons and Words with Friends and a bunch of others.
I had to quit Words with Friends for Clash.
Because I kept.
How many attacks? He never said. How many attacks have you
I
won this?
never even thought that was a thing. Where is this?
Up in the top corner.
Whoa. What?
I did a boost.
That's a button, though?
I've been doing pretty good.
Player profile.
You didn't know that was there?
Attacks 1, 21. Defense is 1, 2.
You've only won 21 attacks?
Troops donated 1,009. Troops received 822.
All right. My stats for the
I don't
week.
attack a lot, man.
You don't?
I mean, I just...
Ride your shield?
I guess I can ride my shield, kind of, because I don't have time. Well, I mean, when I do play, I play.
Yeah. Well, I like to go in and battle and do some damage and come back and then hopefully get a good shield. And then when I go in the next time.
Yeah.
But I'll have to...
Depends on... Well, actually, right now, I've got the 3 points. So people are coming in for my 300 and 300, which is a pretty heavy target.
Yeah.
Right? So I have been riding my shield.
That's why you're going to have problems. That's why you're going to have problems trying to upgrade everything, and then you're wanting to go for a different defense.
Earlier today, I was like at 2.8 and 2.6, and I got it up to over 3 this afternoon. Before you got here, Lady B was taking a nap. I was like, I got to do a little bit of clashing, and it's like an hour and a half boom, knocked it up there pretty good. You know, a couple 3 really good scores, and then back on my. I'm happy I didn't get hit for 300 because it could have happened, but I didn't get hit, so I'm back on the thing. And
so I think
actually, right now I don't have a shield because I've been attacking while we've been.
I think I've done 3 or 4 troop boosts since the update. So for 2 hours, so like 8 hours, right? But in those times I didn't boost the dark barracks because I wanted to say. So I was like, you can make a really cool army if you boost the 4 elixir barracks for 10 each for 2 hours and just run your dark elixir. So you get like, so you can fill up your minions. So you get like 26 minions, and you don't have to
70.
Yeah. And then do your all army that you used to do, and they go in. It's pretty cool. So I have 126 attacks won, 13 defenses won, 1791 donated troops, and 1,266 received.
Dang, you've been playing lots.
I haven't played for 2 days, really. I mean, I've been checking in. I just like to donate when things come up, and like I said, I did the boost, and so I was farming. So of course I'm going to win a little bit, you know.
Right.
But I would like to, you know, what would change the game if they put defenses lost.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That should be a part of it.
Yeah.
You should know your one loss ratio should be a part of it. Big time.
If they put defenses lost, I'd be ashamed at how many defenses I've lost.
Like an average,
if I've got 13,
you know, here's the thing.
That means I've gone off my shit, and I've won 128. That means I've got 128 people that could have revenged me.
No, they should have a percent one loss ratio. You know, where are you at for somebody? You take 100%. Somebody takes 20% from you. You're at 80. You know what I mean?
No, that's
no.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It would be like overall, everybody, if they can take 100% from you.
But I think if you just showed defense 1 or tax 1 to defenses 1,
right, they should have a whole stack full of all those stats.
And I will do a shout out to Orion.
Red goalie down.
Orion 42, because when he was here, and it was right when we were doing the push and stuff, and I'd always kind of given up my trophies and stuff, but I kind of liked what he said about, like, hey, this is Clash of Clans. He's like, I want to protect my base, you know, and I thought that's kind of cool. Like, if you think about it that way, now then it makes me think more about defenses.
Scotty said the word like 40 times in the last 10 minutes.
Did I?
Yeah, it was bad.
It's the word Gotham needs.
All right. Well, I can cut out I guess.
No, anyway.
Anyways. No.
All right, we're getting a little off topic.
Yeah,
here. I think we should probably wrap this up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Anything else from the update that we need to talk about? Because we didn't even get to Iron Fist until we were almost done.
Yeah.
I got a whole bunch of gems in a trunk. I got some junk
more
in
gems.
the trunk.
It's going to be easier to spend them and more fun to do like a 10.
Yeah, right. They want more to have,
So let's wrap this up. Boneyard. Okay.
Right. And we're going to wrap it up here at WBSMT Radio.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, we're having a good old time with you fans in the stands. I can't say enough how much I appreciate everybody writing in and calling in and emailing in and sending me electronic mails to my Gmail accounts.
He had no
Twittering
idea what these things were.
Totally tweet me right in my phone case. So get us at WBSMT Radio at WBSMT
on Twitter.
What?
WBSMT Radio on Twitter.
Yeah.
Just go, you know what? Go to ClashClansPodcast.com. All the contact is information.
Under contact us.
Yeah.
Extravaganza.
So then that way we don't have to give out everything. So that way people who are listening to this in the future don't go, okay. You know.
In the future?
Well, because it used to be
years?
comments at ClashClansPodcast.com.
2,000 years in the future? Barry Pepper?
Yeah. Boneyard is the
Battlefield Earth.
Boneyard
I am not talking about anything in the future tonight.
Waterworld?
No, we're not talking about Waterworld. God damn it.
Keep it clashy.
Talking to the goddamn present.
Keep it clashy.
Keep it clashy.
Skilly beep 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 beep, skiddly beep.